Welcome to Building Dreams Together, a podcast about connection, courage, and the daily actions that turn dreams into reality. Whether you're building your dream, rebuilding after a storm, or just looking for inspiration to take the next step, you're in the right place. This is Building Dreams Together. So welcome to Building Dreams Together. Today, my guest is Zoe Zartman, a young woman who reminds me of what it means to be purposeful, of what it means to be resourceful, of what it means to be committed to people and to helping others. And I welcome you to be here, Zoe. So
thank you.
It's so, yeah. So take us back to tell everyone how we met. I mean, I can tell it, but I'd like you to tell the story.
Yeah. We met at Lakewood Country Club. There was a golf tournament and I was his caddy there. That was back in July. And it was a good way to get to know Jack that way and just get connected with him and the BBY program.
Yeah. So Zoe was my caddy for 4 days, right?
Yes.
It was all 4 days, the practice round and the 3 tournament rounds. And as we were walking down the golf course or riding down in my golf cart, we had the opportunity to talk. And I shared with her, I shared with you what it was about, what I was doing in my life in retirement. Yeah. And I talked about the I Believe in Me program and Believe, Become, Be You, the platform I was building. What was it that I said? Do you remember what it was that I said that like sparked an interest?
The word that you said was mentoring, and that really sparked my interest because it's something that I think is important at that age where, you know, you're going through a lot of changes. And I remember I was mentored when I was that age, and it was really helpful for me. So that's something that I want to give back to younger kids.
Tell everyone about you right now, where you are in life, your age, where you are in school, family.
Yeah.
Let us get to know you a little bit.
I'm 21. I go to MSU Denver. I'm studying English and I want to go to law school after that.
Do you have siblings?
I have an older brother who's 10 years older than me.
Okay. And so when you say you were mentored, who mentored you?
It was actually through a youth group at my church that mentored me. And it was like a group of my 5 best friends. And then we all had a leader who mentored us, and we would spend a lot of one-on-one time with her as well.
Awesome. Yeah. And so talk to me about your family, your parents, and values. Like, what did you grow up? What were the key core elements that you think you took away from?
So I did grow up in a Christian household, so we based a lot of the values that we had on ourselves on the Bible, and I still do that to this day. So that those kind of shaped me into the person that I was trying to be back then and the person that I'm trying to be back now. Yeah.
Awesome. And so giving back, mentoring, what do you envision?
Just helping young girls, especially. I think that's what my concentration, I want it to be more focused on that. I just think that age, again, is really, it's where you're influenced most.
Age specific, what are you talking about?
Like tweens to early teens, where middle school, I guess.
Right.
That age group.
Exactly who we are trying to target with the.
Yeah.
So you did the I Believe in Me program, and you're in the process of taking the life mapping course.
Yes, I
am. Tell us a little bit share your experience with the I Believe in Me program in terms of how it took you through the program. Is there anything that stood out for you that is impactful that you're using today on a daily basis?
I just like the realistic components of it. It does tell you to dream big, which is what you should do, but then it also gives you the steps on how to do that and what you can do if you are set back from that dream or if it takes you down a different path of what you can do when, there's obstacles that you need to face, because it won't be a perfect road.
Yeah. So when you hit an obstacle, what do you do?
I kind of take a step back and kind of analyze the situation on what I should do. It just kind of depends on the situation of what obstacle it is.
Sure. And inside of it, we talked about in the second or third class, we go through this process of meditation, visualization, journaling. Do you use those tools?
I do. I'm one of the obstacles that I faced in my life caused me to write in my diary a lot, and I began my love for writing. So that really helped me to kind of process my feelings and kind of pivoted me in a path that I should take after, processing everything.
When you run into self-doubt, do you run into self-doubt?
Yes.
Yeah, we all do. When you run into self-doubt, how do you get yourself out of that? What do you do? What do you say to yourself? I
kind of say, like, why am I feeling this way? Like, why am I doubting myself right now? And then I kind of remind myself of all the things that I have accomplished and just saying to myself, I can do this. Like, it's not going to be easy, but I can.
It's so interesting how that works.
Yeah.
When you apply it.
Yeah. And on my mirror at home, I have like a picture of like little me. And like, I used to say to her myself, like, I can do this. Like, yeah. Like, I can make you proud. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, it's amazing when you do those things.
Yeah.
Now I see your face light up and it smiles or glow. You have to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find that if you can make things fun in life, if you can look at them from a humorous aspect, that it makes things a little
more light
and easy.
Yes.
Right. If you could talk to a 13 or 14-year-old today who's feeling lost, what do you want to say to them?
At that age, I was modeling. And so my agents and the brands that I was working with wanted me to be a certain size that was unattainable. And so I developed a really bad eating disorder and anorexia. So just telling myself that, like, my size doesn't determine my beauty at all. And realizing that modeling isn't the road that I want to go down necessarily. It was a really, unhealthy industry for me. So, and that just made me realize that writing down my feelings, which is when I started writing in my diaries, just helped me process everything and overcome that. And, reading back on those diaries now, I just wish I could give her a hug and like say everything is going to be okay. And you do not need to be this size to make these people happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that must have been very stressful. How old were you? 13, 14?
Yeah, 15.
15. Yeah. And they constantly had you on a diet too?
Yeah. They would be texting me like, 1 more inch this week and, just all of that stuff. So.
Wow. Okay, so that was really stressful.
It was.
And harsh. But today, is the modeling business still like that?
No, it's a lot more inclusive, which I appreciate. So maybe it's something that I would want to get back into in the future, but not necessarily right now. But I do appreciate that it's becoming more accepting of, what a healthy body looks like.
Right. Instead of an anorexic body.
Yeah. And, there's little girls looking at these ads and, they're, comparing themselves, at a really young age, like I did.
What role do you think social media plays with 13 and 14 and 15-year-olds today? What are the problems or things that you see that
I think it's really like that age, your mind is so fragile and like everyone has insecurities at that age nowadays. And I think part of that is because of social media and these influencers who are using these filters or like have a bunch of makeup on or, all these fillers and just saying that like, and then, advertising to these girls their products, and these girls, they want to look like them. They want to have the things that they have. They want to talk like them. So they're the influencer. So they should be implementing these like healthier, more realistic standards that you do not need these filters to feel beautiful. And you don't need to be this size to feel beautiful. So I think that's one of the challenges that social media has right now with a younger audience.
Well, it's the challenges kids are facing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with what they see on social media.
Yeah.
What do you think the answer is?
I couldn't tell you that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. It's challenging. Limiting time.
Yeah.
Maybe limiting time on social media, teaching kids, like when you're going to work and mentor with the younger people, it's teaching them to explore what's real, to understand that that's not real, what they see out there.
Exactly.
And if they're being fed information on social media that is possibly untrue, check out the facts, check out what's real. Where is that coming from? You know, I don't know if, you know, there's a very big political divide in the country today. Are kids being exposed to that political divide?
I think they're being exposed to everything, especially on social media.
Right.
Hours of screen time, the mindless scrolling, like you think you're spending 10 minutes on it, but then it's been like an hour and you're just scrolling on all these
Have
videos.
you caught yourself in that?
Yes, I definitely have.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it. I've done it myself with an exploration intent, though. No, so it's not like I'm addicted to social media and I'm looking at stuff. I'm addicted to it in the sense of trying to learn how to use it positively.
Yeah.
That's where I am personally. But I do that. I do look, and probably not enough. I need to learn more about it because I want to get my message out there more about what we have to offer, what you're going to be offering, you know, and I think it's so powerful for you as a young adult and a student and saying, I want to help someone else. And what are the biggest challenges your generation, your age group is facing today?
I think some of the same things that young girls are facing, just like comparing yourself to everyone around you. Like, it was never meant to be that way, I don't think. And, you know, seeing all these things on the internet and social media is just really detrimental to your confidence.
What is someone who's 21 years old right now looking at the job market, looking at what am I going to do? What are your friends? What do you talk about? What do you think about?
Yeah. So for law school, I'm kind of just focusing on that right now. I don't really know what type of law I want to do yet. I don't really know what the job market looks like for that. But in my knowledge, I think having a lot of things on your resume really helps with the, you know, getting a job and, you know, connections and stuff.
Sure.
Like that.
Yeah. Just doing something like this, mentoring will be a good one for sure. And are you friends with clear vision? Most of your friends have clear visions about what they want to do?
Some yes, some no. Some of them, you know, one of them is in business. So her college has all these business expos that they go to and that they can, you know, get their name out there and to all these different types of businesses. So she's going through that. I don't know exactly what she wants to do yet. One of my friends wants to be a English teacher in Guatemala. That's a place that is really close to her heart. So she knows exactly what she wants to do. She knew exactly when she was 12. Like, she was telling me these things.
Some people have, and that your friends have clear vision, clear understanding of what they do.
Yeah, it's a mix.
What do you think of AI today?
I think it can be helpful in some ways, but also really not a good thing because, you know, as humans, I think we will abuse it eventually. Like, you know, we see it as this helpful tool now, but I just think it's a matter of time as it gets more advanced that, you know, it will be controlling our lives. And I don't think that's good at all, especially for your brain and just like rational thinking skills.
What do you wish my generation understood about your generation? Or what would you want my generation to know that we may not know?
Maybe just the importance of slowing down and just taking that time for yourself. And if you aren't feeling, you know, the best one day, it's okay to take that day off and just recollect. And you don't always have to be just go, go, go. It's important to just slow down and, you know, actually have fun and spend time with people you love.
That's a powerful lesson for me, Zoe. I asked the right person at the right time. I love it. I love it. And I thank you so much for being here. Closing remark to the kids out there.
Believe in yourself and take the time to realize what you want and then take the steps to actually achieve that thing that you want. And if there's obstacles in the way, you can get through that. And it's okay if that dream changes. You'll find a way.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you again. And maybe as this podcast progresses, as the program progresses, as you are enrolling kids and spreading the word of what we're doing, we'll have another conversation with one of your kids that you mentored.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I look forward to that one.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for joining me today on Building Dreams Together. If today's conversation inspired you, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Let's keep building connection and possibility, one dream at a time. To learn more about our work and our programs, visit BelieveBecomeBU.com. Until the next time, keep believing, keep becoming, and let's keep building our dreams together.